Today we are going to be watching s1mple on BC Game here against Vitality, champions of the world, #1 team, undisputed legends, undisputed goats of CS right now. We are going to see s1mple pop off and just understand his thinking, the ways that he's looking at the game so that he can perform so well in these high level tournaments. First thing you're going to notice is they do the superstar treatment. This is what I tell you guys to do every single time you have a really good player in your game, somebody that's just so fast, so quick. Give him dualies. Give him dualies on CT side. Make sure he has armor and let him farm because he is going to make your life so much easier. And oh, you see right away here we get disrespectful. Oh my goodness. Dang, so he's up in their face already. Now he does have a teammate that kind of is doing a little bit of a setup here with him. So it might seem like he's completely alone, but he's not. Now he is. Now he is alone. A little grimy angle there. Oh my goodness. But they're doing a little bit of a B crunch. If you notice, guys, over here, we have Senzu and Crazy actually pushing together, plus Electronic on Cat early. The thing on Dust 2 is you need to fight together. So these two posturing in early, plus s1mple going in here, that makes 3 in this area. Such good CS. Plus, if they would have rushed lower, it was beautiful because that's not necessarily what they want, but s1mple would have said, rushing lower, rushing lower, rushing lower. And the rushing on Cat here would have thrown an HG. Boom. Exploded up in their face. Dooley's up there. The two guys would have flanked. Just beautiful CS here. And if they go long, lastly, they just play retake. They say, good for you guys. You went long. We play retake and do our thing. And you see a little unfortunate, but the beauty of this, here's something I want you guys to notice. Where is the utility on Vitality for this round? Who has it? Flames and lower. I'm not sure what this pistol is, honestly. But them killing Flames, even though he gets s1mple here, even though he gets 1 kill, is essentially round over for Vitality. They're on one of the most open maps in the game, and now they don't have their utility. They don't have smoke. They don't have flash. They don't have anything. So honestly, it's a little strange. You'd think that they would give ZywOo the P250. I'm not sure what was going on with that, honestly. Not sure what was going on with that, but cool. And BC Game pick up the round. Pretty awesome for them. Oh, what is going on here? What are we doing, guys? Some chaos here. Some chaos. What's happening? Okay, so they're just going to do kind of like a passive setup. They do get long control here. Skrunk is thinking that maybe they're going to do a late long pop. That's why he's positioning in this way. s1mple's just playing safe on ramp here. He's holding short, catwalk. Pretty standard. You see, everyone's always going to be moving, though. You're not going to really see many people standing still. I guess Electronic's taking a moment to breathe. Always some sort of movement. So s1mple takes contact on Cat. Swings. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That spray control is awesome. That nade is going to dunk on top of him, too. Bang. Making Apex feel very uncomfortable. Dang. He's doing tricks on it. Oh, but look how clean this is. Like, honestly. So when he takes contact, he already had this plan in his head. He knew what he was doing here. That Molly is going to disrupt this tease and make it so that they have to decide, do I go in or do I stay back? Beautiful. Beautiful CS right there. Bang. So he spots him, mollies him out, forcing these guys to push out. Bang. Such a good little donk slide there, too. If you notice, he peeks out on ramp side here. But as he's crouching, he's strafing back towards ramp so that he's isolating these fights. Apex out here at the scout, even if he came back this way, is going to have a tough time seeing s1mple on the ramp there. So that donk slide is a really good micro detail that I want you guys to pick up on. Also, Boom, do you see how he waits for the flash there? He doesn't get greedy. He knows that these are his kills. He wants them. It's an ego. These are his. These are s1mple's. But he waits for the flash from his teammate Skrunk, who is throwing really, really good support util from long. Really, really good job from him, honestly. Doesn't actually get him a kill, but makes the tease really uncomfy. Also, s1mple gets the confirmed positioning on these guys, forcing Apex into a very bad spot. He doesn't want to run at him with a scout. He really does not want to do this. And lastly, on this breakdown, watch how patient he is. He's not peeking randomly here. You see how he's going to wait for Electronic to jump up here? So this is timed practically perfectly. Bang. Electronic shooting Apex. Apex could have got s1mple there. You know, maybe. s1mple actually swings it very well, but in theory, you know, he's one-shotable. But with the timing of Electronic, just perfectly played right there. Boom. They're both shooting him. He's dead. And then poor Flamesy. He's just doing tricks on it. He is just doing tricks on it. He's bouncing all over the place on site. What a round. Honestly, what a round. That was cool to watch. That was a really, really good round. And as always, guys, if you want to watch these demo reviews live, go over to twitch.tv/CoJoMoCS. We are watching demos every single day. Let me know down below in the comments what player you think I should watch next. And honestly, there's a really good chance I'll actually take you up on it. So don't miss your chance for your insight to be seen. Wait, why is he going Cat here? Wait. Oh, I hate this. I hate the start where he's just by himself Cat. Now, this is generally a really bad setup. 1, 1, 1, and then 2 is okay. Like, this is generally like what you don't want to get into. Nobody can support each other. These two can't. Technically, Electronic's about to be able to support s1mple, but like if he gets picked from lower, this setup is honestly just garbage in my opinion. Maybe it's a read, maybe it's a little bit of ego, but there you go. Get out of it, yeah. So this is a little bit better. At least play passive. Now, if they pop on Skrunk here, he's all by himself again. There's no support, no help here. So it sucks. At least with s1mple, he can constantly fall back. Like if he spots someone here, he can smoke or he can molly. So why does he throw that molly, guys? You're like, well, the T's just threw their molly because he wins the utility battle here. This is such an important detail. If you guys want to be a high-level player, you have to understand that molly is a signal that they're about to do some sort of cat exec, some short exec here. Usually a flash comes in after that. So he is saying, look, you threw your molly on the ground. I'm going to wait. He doesn't throw it right away because you want to win. You want to win that utility battle. Boom. Now, technically, he could go up and play the same position they just mollied out. He could walk back up here and play this spot if he wanted. It's a really good high-level concept that you can do on Anubis, Mirage. It's everything. Also, you can see the utility collection right there is pretty sick. He decides not to flash for his teammate. That's interesting. And instead, okay, dude, this is the things that only s1mple can get away with. This is very bad. 3B over here, and then 1A, and s1mple is hiding car all by himself. This is bad. Like, this is not very good CS, honestly. But with this guy's skill, his level of play, the ego that he has, he just makes these crazy things happen, honestly. Lurk smoke, good. And you notice another small detail here with what he's doing. Do you notice on this initial peak how he's out here, he doesn't see anybody. He knows nobody's creeping up on him. That's a big thing. So then when he comes out here and kills this guy, he knows nobody should be close up next to him. Meaning when he drops this lurk smoke down, he doesn't have to think. Doesn't have to think about someone close to him. He can hold the catwalk. He can hold short here. Drop a little flash. He could do a better flash, honestly. Right click and start holding left click would be better. Same thing with the nade. It's bouncing too much. Yeah, that's horrible nade. And guys, what I mean, if you watch my tips and tricks video or see me on Twitch streaming, if you right click, start holding left click, you can lob a nade up and it just goes bang, no noise. Very tough to see it coming too, especially if you're on a weird angle or something, or you're just chilling. When the nade goes boink, 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 it's kind of just like giving away. Maybe that's his purpose, that maybe he doesn't care because he's not actually peeking with it. So he hopes that their attention is there. There's a lot of mind games at this level. But yeah, cool. I mean, I hated that round positionally, but he gets the job done. You're going to notice with s1mple, he's just going to take his duels. He's going to take his fights. It doesn't always make sense. It's not always the best. Now, dang, he decides not to get an op here. Which, I mean, he understands the economy that that Vitality is going to be on eco. But I swear, like, s1mple in CSGO, the second he could get the op up, he was going to get that op up. You know what I mean? Like, this is surprising. I'm also a little shocked that they're not dropping utility in spawn. Maybe, again, because it's eco, they don't think they need to necessarily waste too much money with that. I'm actually curious, what flash you throwing? Just standard? Any cheeky lineup or anything? Nah, standard flash. Standard flash. Yeah, and you can see, really, again, I don't like this, but they're playing for everything. They're playing for everything. At least they're able to fall back here. Both of these guys can condense back into sight. So I think it's like a push and pull type of concept. If the T's explode out long and take this space, then what Skrunk's can do is he's going to run back to sight so that they can take this zone. Same thing, vice versa. If the T's explode and take this space, then s1mple is going to fall back and play for ramp and kind of this long area as well. So they're going to be able to like fall off wherever they need to and rotate around, I think is the theory. And you notice what did Skrunk do again? This is just the common strat at this level. And I'm surprised. Like, he's the pit anchor. He's just going to sit in there. Wow. Yeah, really high level thing you guys can do with your Q. If you and your duo send this video to him are sitting here tied up, amazing. s1mple better flash for him. If s1mple doesn't flash for Skrunk, I'm going to be so mad. Yeah, there you go. Finally. It's too late, though. You see what I mean? It's too late. Like, honestly, if he would have just... Dude, just a little faster. That's a little disappointing, actually. Oh, it's scrolling. It's because he's scrolling for all of his nades. You guys tell me, oh, it's okay. s1mple scrolls for his nades. It's fine. Nah, actually, it's the first one. I'm coping. Nah, he could have been faster, though. Oh. Bang. Boom. Flash peek. A little low. The flash is way too low, so it didn't actually, like, Wasn't effective in any way. Good discipline there. That's actually a really good discipline from s1mple. And what's he going to do? That he knows he needs to take the space. He needs to take short. T's have long. He needs to take short. But they actually elect just to fight through mid together, which is another decent solution here. Now, Electronics on Comfy on site. You see, this is the nightmare situation. It sucks to be in this situation. It sucks. So bad. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Who do you think is better? Do you think ZywOo or s1mple is better individually in this current state? Damn. There you go. Looks like s1mple, man. Look, he just owns ZywOo. Looks like s1mple. Nah, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. Obviously, ZywOo's the better, has more accolades, is, in my opinion, the GOAT at this point. s1mple was the GOAT to CSGO, maybe, but ZywOo is definitely the GOAT to CS at this point. He is just insane. No, I'm actually shocked with how smart they're being with nades. I'm shocked that they're not dropping more utility in spawn, especially if like crazy. Like what are we doing, man? Like if we're gonna be burning an HE off of spawn anyways, it makes sense to have someone juggle him in HE or something over there. I'm a little confused by that. Same thing here. s1mple just going for a solo pick. There's no support. There's no help. Like it's like they're just playing a pug at this point. Is he gonna peek over and ZywOo's got him. Yeah, it's just like just low percentage, honestly. Like look at this. ZywOo even gets flash and stuff, but he's not ready for the second flash to come in. But he's ready for it. Oh, the third especially, yeah. Good night, s1mple. Good night. I mean, honestly, this looks like a pug. The way s1mple is playing, it straight up looks like a pug, man. Like, all right, dude, you go take long by yourself. One person, I go cat. It could also be a read on Vitality. Maybe they just know Vitality's not going to sprint out long or something. I like, honestly, no clue. At pro, like tier 1 CS especially, there is so many layers, so many reads, so much analysis that, like, dude, maybe they know they can get away with this, so why not? But they're like, hey, Vitality's a super pop heavy team, so like we can play one long, just fall back to site. Same thing with short. Play up short, have s1mple there, you can always fall back. So the first round that second round he gets an op. They actually decide to get Sensu and they go on the same side. What the heck? Is Sensu gonna shoot so s1mple has some space? Yep. Okay, so there's the shot. So Vitality says, guys, op long. That's the theory behind this. So then s1mple should be able to boost or do something for lower because there's no way Flames would ever expect an opper to be here because of that op shot long. Bang. Watch how easy this is. Watch. And so you'll sit there and watch and go, Flames, why are you so lazy, bro? Why are you so lazy? You don't throw a flash, you don't trade, you don't do anything. He's doing that purely because he hears this op shot over here. Flames doesn't usually just run in there and rush like that. That's not him. He's making a calculated risk based on what he's hearing. That's the science that goes behind these little picks and plays. It's so hard to be an opera at tier 1 CS. It's one of the hardest roles because people are constantly reading where you're at. They're trying to counter you. They're throwing a million smokes in your default position. Dude, you got to get active. You got to get dynamic. Yeah, I was about to say, what is he opping? It's crazy. It's s1mple angle, s1mple. This is a really strong position though. Look at this. Oh, this guy gets CT. Oh my goodness. Okay, good trade. Dang, bro. That's a good trade. That was not easy either. And he should just... Oh, no, he should go for this. He should not save. Looks like he is going to save, though. And again, you might be watching this and you might be like, dude, no way he's going to save. Why would he do this? Guys, you got to understand, these players try to take the emotion out of the game as much as possible. He knows the bomb is planted here on B. Their economy is really low. This is a low percentage chance to get this retake. Maybe like a 15 to 30% chance, I'd say, depending on the player. I think it's closer to 15%, honestly, just because you don't have any positioning. He does have a kit. He does have smoke, but if he was up here, he'd definitely go for it. When he's back here, hell no. He's just content with saving the op and playing the percentage for next round. That's what high-level players think. Okay, if I save the op, if I save my stuff here, we have a really good chance to push our percentage higher for the next round. So it's the non-glamorous part of CS that actually matters a lot, especially as an opper. You guys say, CoJo, how can I get the op up? How can I op more in the game? And you do weird stuff like save your money when you shouldn't be, and you know, like half buying on full buy rounds. And it's like, dude, you're trolling. What you have to do is not die and win rounds as a team. That's how you get your op up, honestly, straight up. Now, I want to point out something. This is the most simple thing ever. You know, he could sit pit and pivot, kind of like a normal opper. They'd probably chill in pit. Ah, dude, this guy's like, hell no. I'm going doors and shotgun opping in your face. It's always so funny. It's always so funny. Dude is just built different, man. I would say if you're trying to be a better opper, I would not necessarily tell you to watch s1mple. I'd say watch more ZywOo, honestly. s1mple is good for inspiration to see what you can do, what is possible, honestly. So he's holding for this mid rundown play. There's a play where teams will just run down mid and go into this corner. That's specifically what he's holding right there. Oh, he misses the timing on... he misses the timing. He's not going to play around in mid too much because he get flashed off at any moment. ZywOo could be posted on his angle now, so... Yeah, he's not going to mess around with this too much. Here's the Oppie and AK mid. Two guys spamming. It's good info to know. Maybe... So he thinks that they're going to go mid to B here. He would have rotated A. He's just gambling here. And here's the science again behind this. Oh, why is the opera going B? That's so troll. They're not going to go B, right? Guys, you got to realize he's playing a 200 IQ game of CS where they know he saved the op. They kind of sense based on early util that BC game is not on a buy here. So he's assuming they're going to go mid to B or hit B because they think the opera is going to be over here on A. That's why he is going B, even though it's the less impact position. So, like, people always question these type of decisions, but they're playing a game that you don't even understand. It's such a hidden behind the scenes game. So that's really cool to see this decision making here. Now, Vitality, they don't care. They honestly just don't care. They're just going up catwalk, going up short, whatever. And then s1mple's out of it. Yeah, gamble doesn't pay off, but guess what? He's going to save the op again. Good for him. Maybe? I assume he saves it. Yeah. Yep, he's just going to chill. Also, you can see here his teammate's holding his other side, so he has no pressure. He just only has to worry about like this side. That's very underrated. Sometimes you're saving and your teammates are just like in different spots and they can't help you. At least they're connected in this way so that he's getting that early info down here. He's that early warning system. And Sensu's just doing damage or angry or something. Ooh, are they going to do a lower setup here? This would be a good time to go for a lower setup. Oh, no, he's going to... Dang, ZywOo is so good. Just tagging people crossing. By the way, we did a ZywOo demo review. If you want to watch that, check it out on the YouTube. That was a banger of a review on Nuke. Lots of good inspiration there on how to play. So again, the reason he's going B is because he thinks that he can catch players off guard. The high level game you got to play. Vitality throws the lurk smoke. I think he's been blowed open. Yep. It's so bad, man. That's so bad, dude. I don't know why tier 1 pros don't do this. When I coach players, this is one advantage you're going to have over even these guys. All you got to do is hold your right click button, start holding left click. So hold right click, start holding left click a little bit, and that nade will fly higher and not even hit the ground. Genuinely, it's my pet peeve when I see tier 1 pros doing this. They can do better than this. They can do better. So they actually stuffed the B hit initially. Wow, is Vitality going to pop through this? Oh, dude. Dang, dude, they just nade back flat on him. That's crazy read. s1mple kind of in limbo here. No way. Is this a s1mple round? Oh bro. The movement there, guys, look at this. Look at this movement. This is awesome to watch. I want you to notice how quick he is with this. This you can't teach this, man. It's just so smooth. So bang, gets the first kill, and then instantly is up there without like any mess ups, any trouble. He's just up there. Wow. And then he senses that's the end of the B hit. That's incredible movement right there. Just genuinely incredible movement. And watch when he dies, actually. Do you see when he dies? He could have got that kill, but he dies when he doesn't reposition. So first shot, reposition. Second shot, reposition. They're just not ready for it. If you want to beat the best teams in the world, you cannot be stagnant. They are going to flash you off. They're going to trade you. They are going to get up in your face. And just a beautiful round from Mezzy. Look at the confidence on the guy. Look at the confidence. Man, s1mple was probably tilted after that, man. He was probably so tilted. He definitely overheated a bit, but that's a classic s1mple round, honestly. So ZywOo's stuck here on the side. He's just content chilling. And guys, why is Iwu content chilling? He knows that s1mple eventually has to lead the angle because the T's could be going through lower or swinging mid on him. So eventually, even if an opper is posted on him here, he has to get out of there. He cannot stay there, which is very cool detail to see. So Iwu's just, he hands off his keyboard essentially. So Iwu, crack open a Red Bull, take a drink, and just chill. This is map 2, by the way, guys. So he did play on a Mirage game, and you know how s1mple is. He could get pretty emotional. So this is map 2 against Vitality. So you know how he is. He can get very tilted outside the game too, like in between maps and stuff for sure. Yeah, he was opping on B a lot, which honestly was a good read against Vitality because you can see their whole game plan was just to counter s1mple. That's clearly the game plan. So lots of execs on B because the idea is if s1mple is over here, maybe they notice that early in the game that he's kind of on this position or here. Just go B, smoke it off, boom. Even if we get 3 of us killed and we kill 2 on site, like we're still gonna win because s1mple can't retake then. So they're just trying to target the weak links of the team. Double skipped in the single, that's fine. It's very linear. The only thing is you're not gonna see flashes come in, which is exactly what happens. Bang, reposition, swings over. So quick with it. So quick with it, man. Dude, he's just such a hot or cold player. Like, he's so quick, he's so fast that sometimes, like, when he's bounced around, swinging and stuff, like, he can just get taken out. It's always incredible to watch this guy play. It really is. He's so active. He's so fast with it. He's constantly just up in your face and aggressive, too, which has to be so annoying to play against. I'm surprised s1mple is the one getting all these nades, by the way. Generally, what I see is a rifler sitting here and babysitting all these nades. That actually shocks me that he's sitting there and the guy that's kind of filling his nades with that. Because generally, you want your opera to post, shoot, do setups and stuff, and he's kind of the guy thinking about util as well, which is strange. It's like the guy that's using scroll wheel for all his stuff, man. Oh my goodness. Or maybe he's not. Maybe he has his stuff binded now. I know s1mple for the longest time scrolled for stuff. It looks like maybe he has stuff binded, though. I might be capping with that, honestly. So it's like fake pressure here. Yeah, I'm not sure the util dump, though. It's just a bad round from BC game. I don't know why they have him babysitting all the util. Like, genuinely makes no sense to me. You want, like, a rifler to do that so your opera can float and be active, especially somebody like s1mple, man. Yeah, like, that round is horrible. That round is so bad. Like, genuinely. But what do? They save the op. So again, no matter how bad these rounds are, sometimes them saving just helps their percentage go up, guys. Remember, that percentage is everything. The higher that percent can go up, the more chance you have to win the game. So a lot of you guys in your games, you're just forcing a 1v3 retake or a 1v2 retake for no reason when you have very little odds. So be very intelligent. Be very smart about it. Be very smart. Why is he buying head armor? Wait. Why is he buying head armor? Yeah, that dude. Now that makes no sense. Again, I don't get these type of decisions sometimes. Like, their money still does matter. Like, it really does. 2,900 loss bonus. Yeah, I mean, it does. There you go. We're finally filling nades. Finally, the whole team should have been doing this when we actually had money. It's interesting. But yeah, why are we buying head armor? Don't know. Strange. Because you get to a point where the T side has AKs or ops, so it makes no sense to have head armor when your money's not the best. Okay, so you see. Now, Sensu's still going a little crazy to swing a mid, but at least s1mple is there to play off him in electronics. So you guys understand, you kind of have 3 dudes looking mid now, or / lower. You have like 3 dudes in this area, which is nice. To me, that's like better CS. Wait, let's learn that lineup, because that's actually that is a must-know lineup right there. And you can see, guys, look how cautious they usually are. Like, they're clearing out angles, they're flashing things, they're being very, very careful. Stop mauling things out. This is how they usually are. That round where Sensu was opping long did so much work for s1mple on Cat there. That was impressive. So he's just gonna middle click right there. He just looks at the ceiling and middle clicks. Easy lineup. Very, very simple. Very simple. You get it? Let's see if we can get complicated here. feel like that flash is garbage. That flash is so garbage if somebody's here. But if they're on cat, that's probably fine. We're smoking long. Yeah, man. Like he's there you go. I like this. I like this setup. This is a really good flash you guys should learn. Oh, did he ran. Why did he run? I think that's just a left clicker. I'm not sure why he ran there. So he already used all his util. He don't have anything here. He's just going to shoot and float. Shoot and float. They're going to be up on his face. That's the only bad thing about this. Yeah. This is so uncomfy. Oh my goodness, man. No way he gets that shot, though. Yeah, it's a little bit of an overcook, honestly. I see what he was trying to do. Like, he's trying to be so patient so that they think that he's not upping here. Or maybe it's like a rifler hiding goose. The problem is he doesn't have a teammate that's like playing off of him for this. Like the way you would play here is if you had a teammate spawn or a teammate corner, because then they can take first contact. You're on your own here, man. Like you are. You're just straight up in your own. I mean, maybe he's waiting for a flash from Skrunk. Yeah, okay. He's waiting for that flash again. Bang. Peeks with the flash. Okay. It's just, it takes way too long. It literally is just, it's just not happening fast enough. Again, if you had a teammate corner, I'm not sure why they're not moving. I mean, Sensu's just sitting here. Skrunk is now confused on what's going on. Dude, if he would have slid out here, maybe s1mple didn't calm correctly. You never know. That would have been a perfect round because Flames can't do this then. He really can't. Flames is dead right here. Now, s1mple hits a crazy shot on him. Just can't believe this. Literally can't believe the shot. Dude, how do you react that fast? Like, s1mple, you can't do this. This isn't FPL, man. that by the way is who killed him. This is who killed him right here. Dude, that's just wild, man. Holy cow. That's the star power that just comes out for him. Op every round though. Op every round. They have one saved. So early on in the game, he didn't really get one, but as soon as he got it, he was rolling. I mean, he's 16-5. You can see, like, it's honestly, he's had some flashy moments, but that's a little crazy. Like, maybe it's the negative way I'm looking at it, but it does not feel like he is 16-5 right now. He's just had so many high impact 3Ks. Oh, good timing, but nope. Honestly, he's probably lucky that he's even alive, but he definitely wishes he hit that shot. You can see he's still like peeking the boost. Yeah, and so this is generally the setup, by the way. This is like what a standard team setup would look like, where the rifler is the ramp / site player. Like rifler's in this position, and then your opper is somewhere positioned in between so that he can float to help the A site and long if needed. Like that is more common, honestly, than having your opper sit here and then two riflers. And I like that. That's a weird setup. I don't know about that. It really is. Maybe it's just a read or something, but I didn't like that. I don't like that. And they just go B. I mean, not much you can do at this point. He's going to double scope, but Vitality's going to smoke. Yeah. Oh, no. No smoke. So he hits it. Yeah. Yeah. You can see that's every high level opera's going to go for that. Vitality didn't have a smoke. Electronic gets the kill. They have no utility, though. So it's just, it's so brutal. Like when you're playing the best teams in the world, these are practically impossible to get back into. You can see Rob's just head down. He's not going to move. So he was in a very awkward position, though. This is super awkward, honestly. But again, like there's just not much you can do. Apex does peek out and die. s1mple has a feeling Rob is there. You know, I say that, but they made it work. They made it work. Honestly, Zywoo's positioning is questionable. And you can see that s1mple had a really good read on Robs. It's actually unlucky that he didn't get the kill. He was ready for that. Cool, guys. Well, at halftime break here, go do me a favor. Check if you are subscribed down below. Over 92% of my viewers are not subscribed. I want to change that. Appreciate it greatly. Also, hit that notification bell. Would mean a lot, a lot, a lot. We're trying to push to 50K on YouTube this year. So see if we can make it happen. So s1mple has a molly here. He's going to spot. I don't know if he plans to use it. Does he? Oh, okay. Okay. So they're just doing a little bit of a cat early aggression here and do a long pop. Wait, no, long contact? Guys, tell me Vitality had a read. Do you see the layers of pro level CS? What the the heck? I wonder if they knew what pistol BC game was running. I wonder. See you later, Flames. Sheesh. Oh, good flash. Good flashes. Yeah, just chaos. Oh my goodness. They lose this? No, they win this. They win this. He should have gone down there. That was clutch kills. And he throws bomb across. He said, I don't want this. Wow, dude. I mean, s1mple is so good that they had 4 stacked on long and s1mple takes out 3 of them. That's just insanity. So the reason he doesn't stick around here is this type of duel on Dust 2 where the scout is like fighting mid is only going to benefit the team that has the worst economy. So in this case, the CTs, right? They have the worst economy because ZywOo can sit here all day and take this fight with very low risk. They're not likely to win the round anyways. Where s1mple, if he dies, that's already a 4v5 now for the Ts who have the upgraded stuff, but now they have to claw their way back in. So you'll see ZywOo will sit here and fight this all day long. And s1mple's like, I don't need to. I'll go somewhere else. Now, I'm not a fan of buying the scout when you win a round. I think it's a good force buy weapon. Again, s1mple kind of can break any rule he wants. He kind of gets away with anything. It's that ego. He doesn't doubt himself. He never questions anything that he's doing, so that's why he's so good. If you think back to some of his worst moments in Counter-Strike, it is when you see that doubt creep in. It's really bad, right? Well, that's any player. That's any player. No, so he's just dueling here, honestly. Dang, that's not a kill. Thought that'd be a wall bang or something. He's just providing cover for the T's as they're walking up here. He could also throw a flash over car, which would be pretty nice, but it looks like he just wants kills. There's the car flash. Ah, it's a little bit puss ramp. Picks up the Mac 10 because things get a little messy here. Get it? Messy. Yeah, me and these puns, bro. I'm so funny. Bro, what does this guy snort before his games? So that's info right there. So they know 1 CT area, 1 missing now. At high level CS, they're gonna assume he's gonna save soon, yeah. And because the CT is forced, I wonder, is he gonna keep the Mac 10 or Scout? Okay, there's a Galil. He's gonna pick that up. I'd be really curious to see what decision he'd make. Oh wow, the T's are wasting a molly. Who threw that? Was that one of the rookies? Or was that Sensu? No, it was Sensu. Huh. I mean, that's being thorough, I guess, but that's $400 down the drain. I understand that like, it helps you stay alive, but honestly, in hindsight, like they don't really need to throw that. Just come out here, trade us 3, and get into pit. Nitpicking, but again, guys, I know people in the comments. Oh, how many majors have you won? How many games have you played in? But it's like, again, guys, I'm gonna call the balls and strikes, and also I reserve the right to be wrong. This is purely my insight. This is what I'm seeing when I'm watching these demos. I completely reserve the right to be wrong. I hope I can be proven wrong at certain points. So it's beautiful about life, beautiful about CS. There's all these different perspectives, a million ways to play the game. But I'm going to do my best to call balls and strikes, in my opinion. Flash did nothing. Flash is doing nothing. Look, it lands too low. It gets like here on the ground. So then this slope, nobody's ever going to get blinded by that. Like, that's a bad flash. You would have to sneak one up through there if you were really worried about somebody pushing. If I remember correctly, this is where it starts to go downhill for a BC game. This is a big shifting point, a turning point in the game. Yeah, he's scrolling. He is scrolling. What the heck? I hate that. Like, I hate that. Sheesh. That was quick, but not quick enough. They forget about car. Man, they rush it. They rush it. He's Ukrainian. I don't know why they're Russian, man. They've got mollies. They've got... Dude. Oh, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? Oh, this is so bad. It's a 4v4, guys. You got a minute left on the clock. Like, oh, they just completely lose their brains here. Oh, yeah, that's bad. That is so bad. When we played it, we said they didn't cross their T's and dot their I's. Oh, he's mad. s1mple's mad. He's going. Say, I'm going to kill all of you. I'm going to kill all of you. I'll do it myself. My team trolling, I'll do it myself. Yeah, they didn't cross their T's or dot their I's. That's really, really, really bad round. We have to fight guys together here, though. This is looking better. Dude, sheesh. He's just so low HP now, so he's gonna die to anything. Damn, bro. This game is very puggy for BC game. Like, there's not a lot of strategic depth compared to Vitality, obviously, right? Like, that should be the case. Vitality should always have the strategic advantage over BC game. Dang. How many players do you know that can just, like, 1v1 ROPS and not take a single point of damage? How many players do you know that can do that? By the way, that could also be a read. He probably plays ROPS a lot. He probably knows kind of ROPS tendencies. So that honestly could have been a read right there. Really could have. Smoke mid to B, put that pressure. And that smoke is going to have to force like the rotator to sit there and go, do I want to fight in or out? Which I think in theory for most teams, they throw the smoke, try to get the guy to come in, and then they go up short to hopefully have a weaker bomb site. You can see in this case, they have 2A. Pretty free to take, especially if you have a long lurker that can split eventually, keep this guy occupied. He said, get that bomb out of here. I don't need it. Sensu, bleeding a kill. That's huge. Bleeding that kill is huge. There goes your lurk. Crazy, going crazy though. s1mple taking him out too. Huge kill. He gets bomb. He hates bomb, but he's going to use it this time. Decides to pick up the Tech 9. I think he kind of maps out where the CTs are. How is he taking first contact? He had a teammate scouting on site. I'm actually so confused. I think he's probably tilted at this point. Because, like, how does Electronic not see him? Oh. Dude, so s1mple sees Electronic here. And he's like, oh, I can swing with you. I'll swing with you. I'll swing with you. But Electronic is now over here. What is he doing? I mean, you could argue Electronic is taking the smarter fight, the smarter path thing. They're just not on the same page at all. They are straight up not on the same page here. So temporary 1v1. Eventually, Flame's just so good. He's so calm. Like, that's such a hard situation to be so calm in. Amazing composure from Vitality as always. That's something you always see when you're watching them. Yeah, honestly, I'm not even blaming Electronic because I don't think that's necessarily, it's just necessarily his fault. It's just miscommunication between these two. If he could have swung out first in s1mple kind of fights, I guess it's a hindsight 2020 thing because it depends on the angle of the long guy too. Maybe it's just one of those moments where it's unlucky, just unlucky. It's unlucky. Once again, shout out to the viewers on Twitch. We are making a YouTube video out of this, so shout out to all the people watching live on Twitch. What's up, guys? A little Glock round. Let's skip past this. He's obviously saving for an op here. So if you guys are newer to the game, you always want to take into account your loss bonus. He's an opper, so he's trying to save as much as he can because he's the one that has to buy it here. 3,600. You might be like, why doesn't he get armor? Why doesn't he get like a Mac 10 or something? Deagle. Save for the op. Yeah, wait. Where does this timing come from? Dude, what? Dude. This is hilarious, man. On an eco, Apex just by himself, sniffing it out, finding these gaps. Dude, the old man still got it. Oh my goodness, bro. No way. So, you know, s1mple was furious. Dude. You know, s1mple was furious, man. Apex Ace? Asu, man. Asu, come on. Old man still got it. Old man still got it. Oh, does he do the decoy play? Look at the little trick he does here. This one, pros kind of understand this at this point, but he's going to toss a decoy down here, hoping that the CTs peek off of that because they think that he's actually spamming through the wall. Again, I don't think that's going to work on Vitality, but when you're in your pugs, when you're in your games, that's a cool little decoy trick you can use. Generally, they are completely useless. Like, decoys are so bad. But when you have a little extra money, $50 laying around, it could be a cool play you could go for. And pugs, it absolutely will work. It straight up will. Like, people will fall for that. Oh, Mezzy going crazy and lower. Is that good? I mean, actually, not really. It'd be good for this angle, but this angle, garbage. They have 3 smokes here. They can still do some push and pull, and they could do a mid to B smoke and throw a full cat exec. They could do the opposite. They could double pump. They could throw a mid to B, wait, and throw another mid to B. They could do a lot here. But they elect just to contact out here. Simple says Scrunk, you clear the close angles, and he's gonna look. He's gonna clear the far angles. It's kind of like shoulder peeking, jiggling it. He's holding for a jump spot right there. People will jump spot that. So he falls out of here. Stalls. I mean, there's not much they can do here. Dude, again, you know he's tilted because in his mind, Sensu being lower, Sensu should see that every day of the week. Like, you know that had him raging so hard. You see, again, they saved the op for simple. It's very simple centric team. Like, they're going to do anything they can to set this guy up. I want to point out something, though. And simple absolutely can still do this. But every round BC game tried to cross into B, ZywOo was tagging them. Even if they naded the cross, they did all these fancy tricks. ZywOo is constantly just tagged. Minus 50, minus 80, minus 90. Like, constantly hitting them. Again, I think they're like leaning towards B here because they assume that because Simple has the op, Vitality is going to be stacked on this A side. So you have A and B here. They assume Vitality is going to put most of their men over here. So that is like maybe they did a little bit too much this game and it kind of took Simple out of the picture a bit. But you can see the thought process going on here. Dang, he just has a read. Oh, because that Molly comes in. That's why he knows nobody's close. I see. He's going to catch Apex off here or ZywOo? Apex hears that. Apex heard that. Yeah, now he's jumping around. Ah, traded. Yeah. Bro, Apex was the eco farmer this game, man. He wanted him. He wanted him, bro. Holy cow. Apex was the eco farmer. Yeah, I mean, again, just not very like strategically depth here or deep for BC game compared to Vitality. Doesn't hit him on the cross. Not much is going right anymore, honestly. Not much. Not much is going right here. We're dying a lot with our back to the enemy because they're catching crazy gaps. We think our teammates holding something and they're not. Again, right there, like Scrunk dies. So luckily it's traded. And you can see off this, like, look at that. Apex is up mid, so now that opens up Mezzy for a crazy angle, crazy position here. They're not going to be ready for this. Look how free this is. As he dies, he's going to die to it. He's dead. He's actually ready. Wow. Good read from them, honestly. Ooh, is Simple going to find it? He knows I was on B side. That is huge information. He hears the offshoot on this side of the map. So that's going to tell him, like, yo, the stack is probably over here. Like, most likely there is 2B at this point. 1A. Can always change. Maybe they leave the opera on an island, but... And ZywOo knows that, so he's going to instantly reset the information. Just like you saw Simple doing on CT side. Simple misses out. He thinks maybe can spot him or something. Wow. Wow. No way. I think they lose this round. No, they must win there. There's no way they lose this round. No, they win it. Yeah, they win it. So they know last got lower, yeah. Easy. Boom. Easy. Didn't really have to do much that round. We're chilling. Not a single time. You really would think that Simple would hit that shot at least once. I mean, they're disrespecting him. They're not even nading the cross or doing anything. They're really disrespecting him. And posting for an aggressive peek. He hears a flash, so he thinks they're coming in and throws the molly to help his team take mid control. That's a common thing. You're going to see a door smoke and then a short molly right here. That's very common. You're going to see that on most mid defaults. And then the lower guys will start to throw their utility. It kind of breaks that crossfire. They're also going to molly out lower down here. So, yeah, just again, when they dot the T's or cross T's and dot the I's, they're actually... It's not looking too bad. Oh, late long pop. That's a cool flash. Oh, that's a really cool flash. I want to see that from Flame's POV. Yeah, that's a really cool late long pop. You don't expect the flash to come in from that direction. Oh, he's playing anti though, so I don't think the flash actually got him. Nah, actually, I don't... That flash is good if they're pit. If they are pit, that is a killer flash, but you can see the scaffolding right there, the rooftop actually blocks that. The metal roofing there. To be fair, he was playing anti-flash corner. Like, not much is going to get him unless you catch a good timing on him with a good door flash, like a taxi flash. Oh, flicks off. That's where his fast sense can be. Can suck sometimes, and he should have a kill, but he just flicks away from it. Yeah. Oh, they're boosting the mid. What? Wait. What are we doing? Dang, in the middle? Cell, no hit. Sensu gets a really good opening there on Rops. Dang, so that's instantly going to cause a big rotation from the CTs. Like, you can see they're instantly gravitating towards here with the Flames in this position. They're making a big read that they think that BC game is going to end B. You can see Dust too. It's just a game. It's a game of where do we want to position our men on this line here? Do we want to stack the B side or A side? Honestly, that's all Dust 2 is. The T's think that they're going to have a good fight here, but with 3 dudes on the B bomb side, including the GOAT himself, Saibu, it's over here. I don't know. There's not much you can do here. They get the entry. Oh my goodness. Do you see how well Vitality plays though? Do you see how well they play? Not only do they have this read, they have just a great setup. I'm actually surprised Mezzy gets none here. I mean, yeah, like that's a great entry from Skrunk. Really is. Not easy at all. Dude, and the old man. The old man was so consistent this game. So consistent. Zaiwu even messes up and doesn't get any either, which is a big surprise. He gets 3. That's crazy. Yeah, what a read. And s1mple goes. This should be a win. How do they lose this? Surely they win this, right? I'm trolling. I think they win this. Yeah. Dang. Okay. Easy. Again, guys, you see it. Like I'm tripping right here. But once you get B bomb site, they lost the trade battle there for the most part. Like actually no, they got down to a 2v1. Honestly, Zaiwu really trolled. I like to see from his POV, he really trolled in window. But you can see, you get B bomb site, it's so hard for the CT to retake it. It's just impossible sometimes. The T's can be in these really grimy positions, like under window, car, big box, back plat. Like, dude, it's freaking tough to retake B. There's so many crossfires that the T side can implement. Wow, I cannot believe that Vitality lost that. Can't believe it. They made the perfect read too, so maybe there's some cracks in the armor forming here for Vitality. This is a group stage game, so it's not like it's a grand final or anything with all their heart into it. Good utility. Nice, good shot. They get the kills. How does this go south? How does this go wrong? Good nade. That's how. And they're probably gonna pop through before he even tries to plant. Oh, they fake it. So then, okay, they know where both these players are right now based on that utility. One smoked from over here because they would know based on the trajectory of how the smoke bounced off the wall. They know a guy planted bomb, so Vitality has already mapped this in their head, by the way. Oh, does Zaiwu hear this? I bet he hears it. No? How do they... Wait. This is crazy. Bro. Crazy. To be fair, Flames would have killed them anyways. Yeah, Flames would have been here. Vitality is just so good. They're so ready for everything. Man. This is a one and done position. This is so one and done. He even gets a chance to get out though. Wow. Oh, he's not moving though. Yeah. Now GG's like, what can you do in this situation? I even planted for him. No, dude, you know he is fuming. Look at that. I mean, that's not on his teammate. That's not crazy. It's a common spot. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this demo review. Again, leave your suggestion down below for who you think I should review next. Appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for all the love, all the support, all the hype. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.